So what do we have here? We got a pair of Japanese carpenter's axe that we picked up in a Japanese surplus store. What we'd like to do is to make it shine, make it pretty, just like this bad boy.
Hello everyone. For those who are familiar with my channel, you'd know that I am crazy about blades. And by blades I meant knives. I've got a lot of knives, a couple of machetes, and axes too. Like this one. This is the newest addition to my growing collection of axes. And I got this from a Japanese surplus shop for a very cheap price.
This is a pair of Japanese carpenter's axes, and they both look worn out and ugly. So we had to remove the handles first, cut off a portion of the head so that it would look sleek. Here's how it looked after a portion was cut off. Now it goes through the cutting wheel again because I wanted to make some designs so it doesn't look so plain. I'm gonna make some depressions. It's tough to grind this thing off because it's hard. Now comes the sanding to remove the rusty surface, so it has to go through some sanding sessions until it's super shiny. Some final sanding sessions in order to finalize the shape there, especially the contours. Now I'm about to put on the handle, so I had to get an accurate measurement of the eye so that the handle would fit snugly. I chose a nice piece of rosewood for the handle. I love working with rosewood because they're tough but not too tough to work with. After cutting out the portion that's gonna go through the eye, I used resin to firmly secure it into the eye. There. Not much struggle here. A few pounding of the hammer and it went in smoothly. A few more pounding for good measure. There. And then I inserted a piece of wood so that the handle will stay tight within the eye. Now comes my favorite part of knife making, which is the shaping of the handle. I just love doing it, except that I hate the dust and the angle grinder is kind of heavy. Then I move to sanding off to smoothen the surface, and then polishing the handle with my buffer. Then I went on to laser etch the handle with my personal logo. Now comes the sharpening session to make sure that this lovely thing does its function, which is cutting. Stropping here, and we'll find out if this thing will cut. Alright, moment of truth, and there you go, it cuts paper. It is an axe, so we don't really have to make it razor sharp. If it cuts paper, then that is enough for me. Here I go, applying boiled linseed oil on the wooden handle to make it shine naturally. It really brings out the beauty of the grains of wood, especially on the colored ones like this beautiful rosewood.
So here's our newly modified Japanese carpenter's axe. There were two of this, but the other one I already handed it to my colleague. So basically what we did is to remove this portion here. I like it better this way, the bearded shape, because if you want a closer controlled cutting, you can handle it on this portion for closer cutting, like sharpening a pencil or probably cutting some food stuff. Check out the beautiful red rosewood that I used. After I smoothened it and put some oil on it, I gave it some Dremel jobs here for texture. Also on the bottom portion. And by the way, I tied a leather strip on this portion so that when I swing it, it will not fly out of my hand. For the sheath, this is a simple holster type of sheath only for the blade. Just insert it here, secure it with this snap there. On the back portion, there is this strap also where you can strap it on your belt or on a backpack. So overall, I'm generally happy with what I have done with this carpenter's axe. It's pretty, it's lightweight, maneuverable, and above all, it's functional. Right, so thanks for watching. Keep safe everyone, and stay sharp.